And at some point, the new James Bond, maybe James Bond becomes a 004. He gets another 00 whatever. But it's not really about that. I mean, I know that we put so much, historically, it's always been 007, but let it go. We'll all let it go. We'll be fine.
I want to know what she is talking about. Hey guys, it's JJ, and today I'm going to be talking about Bond 25. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it, and I've been watching people who aren't fans of James Bond share their opinion of the movie. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of non-Bond fans critiquing the new movie and pushing agendas for the franchise. I was watching the John Campea show and came across this video.
And I think what they're going to do is Lashana, at the end of this movie, I think Lashana is going to pull this like really classy move and go, like, give him his ID badge, give him his new printed ID badge, and he goes, this is yours. And he's got the 007 again. I think they're going to do something really cool like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No,
totally.
I'm sorry. I hate to pull this, and people are going to like flip out on the comments, but she has earned 007.
Not as much as James Bond.
She has earned it. She has earned 007.
How has she earned 007 more than James Bond? The movie hasn't even come out yet, and we haven't gotten to see Lashana Lynch in action.
He's James Bond. He's earned it more.
I agree with what John has to say. He has a lot of patience dealing with the attitude Erin is giving him. Erin Cummings expresses a lot of her opinions in this video, and frankly I do not agree with a single word she said. Erin Cummings thinks this is going to be the last movie with James Bond because the trailer shows that this movie will bring change to the franchise. She talks a lot of BS and solely pushes her SJW agenda even when she is clearly showing how there's a double standard.
Golding. You're thinking Henry Golding.
Henry Golding.
Yeah.
Oh my jeez Louise.
By the way, do you see this they put out the first picture of him shooting Snake Eyes? Did you
Is
see
he
that?
naked?
No, sorry. I apologize. He is not naked. No.
Is he naked?
A big problem a lot of SJWs have with James Bond is that women are sexualized in the movies, and they claim that it objectifies women. Erin is objectifying men in these clips, however no one seems to care. I feel as though if it were flipped and John was talking about a woman like that, he would no longer have a show. He would face so much backlash from a comment like that, yet Erin gets off scot-free.
Barbara Broccoli recently made a comment talking about, could we ever see a female James Bond? To which Barbara Broccoli said, no. She said, I could see him being white, black, Asian, all that kind of stuff, but James Bond inherently is a male character, and we're always going to have James Bond as a male character.
I think Barbara Broccoli cares about her father's vision for 007 enough to not change the original things that make James Bond's legacy. I guess you'll see when the movie is out. Joseph Darlington from Being James Bond expresses that he thinks the Super Bowl commercial gives away a lot. It seems like they are no longer trying to hide that Dr. No is Safin with a clip of Dr. No with a gun. The movie seems like it is going to be very emotional with all of the clips of James Bond showing sadness and expressing lots of emotion. The clip of James Bond on the phone really highlights the whole emotional aspect of the movie. Dr. No seems to be a prominent character in this new movie. A lot of people speculate that the entire last 10 years of Bond films were a prequel to some sort of mastermind and that the film will end with the mastermind. The YouTuber states that he thinks that the franchise will lead up to Dr. No as an origin story to the James Bond films and that the franchise will move forward with that. The characters introduced in the Bond films will come into play with the new brand. These are all just speculations, however. James says he thinks Madeline will be rescued as a child by Safin, and maybe she made a deal with the devil when she was younger, and as time progresses the devil will come back for his payment and that will affect James Bond.
The mask in the box, I think, is, the devil leaving his calling card saying, I'm here, pay up. And this will affect James Bond greatly, of course, and how this all ties in with Blofeld, maybe a little, maybe a lot, hard to say.
Moving on. The James Bond franchise is a family-owned franchise. All of the James Bond scripts have a formula to them. For this new movie, Daniel Craig is contributing in the making of the script. I believe he has made the movie political and it was not well accepted by the audience of the test screening. I think he is using the beer flu as a mask to reshoot parts of the movie that he messed up. I don't like that the actor has power in changing the franchise. Sean Connery and Roger Moore did not have power like that. If Gubby was alive, he wouldn't approve of this.
Straighten me out now on the situation with Pierce Brosnan. Had he was tested?
Yes.
And signed?
No, he wasn't. Never signed. We were in a state there where we wanted to get Timothy, and we had standing by the possibility of Pierce Brosnan. We liked Pierce, but we did really feel that Timothy was the man we wanted.
Had not NBC activated that little clause in the contract? Well,
when we were dealing with another problem there, a separate problem where he was obligated to do certain things for his network, and that caused a lot of confusion as well.
If that hadn't been activated, would he be Bond today?
I don't think he would, because I don't think he would have, because we did have a chance to get Timothy. We liked Timothy very much, strongly.
James Bond is a literary character, and Ian Fleming had an idea about how he wanted this character represented in his novels, and for almost 60 years the character Bond has had the qualities and traits as described by Ian Fleming. If it's changed in any way, it's been changed moderately to suit the actor who is playing Bond. However, none of the former actors who have played Bond have had the power to actually change the character, and at no time was politics inserted into the screenplay. Politics has no place in the James Bond universe, so I really hope they'll take that aspect out of the new movie. These are just my personal opinions. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more.